Hello and welcome to my latest video update. I'm sorry there wasn't one last week, but as we were about to record it, the dreadful events of last Wednesday unfolded. I was locked in the chamber for 4.5 hours, safe thanks to the courage and bravery of our police forces, for which we are extremely grateful. But again, I'm sorry that you didn't get a video. 3 things to raise with you. Today is a historic day. The Prime Minister has triggered Article 50. She came to the House to make a statement. She took questions for nearly 3 hours from members of Parliament, some of whom are unreconciled to that decision that we're leaving, others of whom want to know that there's going to be a civilised approach to the negotiations that have to take place now with our allies in the EU, our friends in the EU. She has helpfully published the letter that she sent to Donald Tusk, and I'll put it on Facebook and on the website so you can have a look. And it lays out this notion that we are leaving the political structure that is the EU, not leaving Europe. We want to stay friends. We have lots of bonds of amity and alliance with peoples in the continent that we want to maintain. And the letter's worth a read, so I would have a look if I were you. She's fired the starting gun. Here we go on leaving that organisation. Second thing to raise is the Andover Leisure Centre. Had a lot of contact from constituents, emails, through social media. I met just last Friday with members of the action group that have formed around the proposal to demolish the existing leisure centre and re-provide it with a brand new one run by Places for People. Following all that concern, I've met with Places for People, with Test Valley Borough Council, and corresponded with the Cabinet Member for Leisure at TVBC to raise all of those concerns with him. It goes to planning tomorrow night. We'll see how much of it they take on board, but in amongst all the concern about size and capacity and all that kind of stuff for a growing town, we should bear in mind that we are getting a new leisure centre at a time of austerity, which is, quite unusual. And the old one, I know, I take the kids to Merlin's Kingdom on a regular basis, is looking pretty knackered now, and it'd be good to have a new facility in the town, albeit it will be disruptive getting there. The third thing to raise is up at the other end, the constituency in Tadley. A lot of people who work there, live there, work at the atomic weapons establishment in Aldermaston over the border. Some of those people are still on strike. I had a delegation from Prospect Union who aren't on strike but are still unhappy with the situation at the organisation come to see me on Friday. And this is just to reassure people in Tadley that I'm very much engaged, along with my neighbour Richard Bennion, on still keeping up the pressure on the government to reach a just and equitable settlement for all the people that work at the AWE, particularly given the light of arrangements that are being reached with workers at Sellafield and elsewhere. These people have tended diligently our nuclear defences over the last few decades, and they deserve to be treated with decency and with justice where their pensions and rights are concerned, and I'm committed to making sure that the government keeps its promises as much as I can. That's it for now. See you next time.